Words have power, they shape our thoughts, they influence our actions, they reflect our values. Words can uplift and inspire, but they can also demean and degrade. This is especially true when it comes to language about women. For too long, women have been subjected to words that diminish and control them. These words are not harmless, they are weapons. They are used to shame women. They police women's bodies and choices. They reinforce a hierarchy where men hold power over women. It is a hierarchy built on outdated notions of gender and sexuality. It is time to dismantle this hierarchy, starting with the language we use. Slag is a loaded word. It carries centuries of misogyny. It is a slur directed exclusively at women. It is meant to shame and silence. A woman is branded a slag based on perceptions of her sexual activity. This is often based on rumor, innuendo, or simply a refusal to conform to narrow expectations. The criteria for labeling a woman a slag are arbitrary and often contradictory. A woman who is sexually active may be branded a slag. But so can a woman who refuses a man's advances. The goal is not to regulate behavior, but to control women through shame. There is no male equivalent of the word slag. This highlights the double standard at play. Society often celebrates men for their sexual conquest. They are praised as studs or players. Women, on the other hand, are shamed for the same behavior. This double standard is deeply ingrained in our culture. It plays out in the media, in our schools, and in our homes. The consequences for women are real. Being called a slag can lead to social ostracism, bullying, and even violence. It can damage a woman's self-esteem and make it difficult to form healthy relationships. This double standard limits women's opportunities and reinforces the idea that their worth is tied to their sexuality. We must challenge the misogynistic use of language. Words like slag have no place in a society that values equality. It is time to reject the double standards that shame women and limit their potential. We must create a culture where women are respected for their intelligence, their strength, and their humanity. This change starts with each of us. We must be mindful of the language we use. We must challenge sexist attitudes and behaviors. We must teach our children to value respect and equality. Let's create a world where all individuals are free to live authentically, without fear of judgment or shame.